Anita Rani's been to Liverpool, where life expectancy is an awful lot worse in some parts of the city than others.
Liverpool's women are almost as iconic as the famous birds on the city's Liver building. But while these statues have been around for nearly 100 years, real-life Liver birds should be so lucky. If you're a woman from Liverpool, your life expectancy is shorter than anywhere else in England. And that varies hugely depending on which part of the area you live in. Just a short trip across the River Mersey can increase your life expectancy by over 10 years. Women living over there in Everton in Liverpool have a life expectancy of 72, whereas over there in Heswall on the Wirral, it's 84, and they're only 10 miles apart. Meet Anne. No wonder she's smiling. According to the statistics, this Merseyside girl could make a good 80 years and maybe more. That's because she lives in picturesque Heswall on the Wirral.
I think people probably live longer here. The environment is more attractive. Heswall is green and pleasant. There's beautiful walks. We can walk over the dales. We can walk down to the sea. We've got a Wirral Way where you can cycle, horse ride.
That's a very
It's harder to get affordable, healthy food in Everton, for example, than it is in Heswall. The housing conditions will not be as good. There's a higher likelihood of unemployment in Everton. So there's a range of different factors which in fact interact with each other, which will make it more likely that your health will be poorer. And in addition, of course, there are lifestyle issues, like, for example, smoking.
It's not just Merseyside where these variations in life expectancy exist. The same applies to other cities in the UK. The statistics may say that social pressures lead to unhealthy lifestyles which take years off your life. But proud Evertonian Marion is determined to overcome her postcode disadvantage by taking matters into her own hands. Do you think you've become more health conscious recently?
I think so, yeah.
Why is that?
Probably because when you get to my age, the fat doesn't move as easy, so you've got to work twice as hard. I eat more rices, pastas, salads, a lot more veg than I did probably years ago.
We've brought our Liver birds together on Liverpool's regenerated waterfront to see what they make of the stats which say the length of your life is linked to your locality.
I think probably environment does come into it, doesn't it? For instance, if you walk to your shops, are you on main roads mainly?
All main roads,
All
yeah.
main roads.
I think the smoke and all the fuel and everything probably wouldn't make you think your life expectancy would be less in the inner city than sort of on the outskirts.
Yes.
Lifestyle guru Nigel Denby is on hand to help our Liver birds find ways to add years to their lives, regardless of where they come from.
Are either of you thinking about weight and trying to control your weight?
Constantly.
Yes.
Do you normally focus on your diet or do you look at exercise? Or how does it work?
It's my diet mostly because I don't really do a lot of exercise because of the arthritis. I used to go to the baths, but I've not been for a while, I must admit.
Oh, you must go.
I know, but
Yeah.
but I haven't.
The reason I think that might be so helpful is if you can get some activity and day-to-day activity, so a bit of walking, just as much as you can manage, and a couple of swims a week, suddenly then all the changes that you need to make on your diet are so much less.
Yeah.
Like our Liver birds, taking your health into your own hands can make a difference, but until the social factors that seem to dictate how long you live are tackled, making it to a grand old age on Merseyside and across the rest of the UK is set to remain a postcode lottery.